Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. This is Cameron, and I'm here for a review for 1,000 Pound Sisters, Season 7, Episode 1. Yeah, I was excited to get into this review. I told myself that I'm not going to go in on Tammy because we do have like a love and hate relationship. And I say that as if I know her. But from the TV, we have a love and hate relationship. So I told myself I wasn't going to go too in on Tammy, but after watching this episode, she's gonna get a couple lashings. Let's not even waste any more time. Let's get into the review. But before we do that, if you could please comment, like, and subscribe, that'd be very great to the channel. So the episode starts off with Amy. She's outside playing with her kids. So we're catching up with her, and she lets us know that she met a new man. She said his name is Brian, and he's a news reporter. She says they have a lot in common. He loves horror just as much as she does, so that's everything for her. And with Amy saying this, I'm just thinking to my head, Amy, please take your time. Do not rush into this. Just take your time. You're still young. Like, just take your time. So as she's discussing that she has a new man, she lets us know that she has a new roommate. And the first thing I could think is, I'm like, did you have this man move into your house? Like, you literally just met this man. This man's already moving in with you. Like, Amy, what are you doing? But we see her go in the house, and then she opens up the door, and we see that it's Amanda.
Girl, what's going on?
Amanda moved back in with Amy. And I'm just thinking, why are you living with Amy? Like, why are you not down in Florida? Amanda lets it be known that her and the dude in Florida, they didn't work out. Her Prince Charming wasn't so charming. And the only thing I can think is, how long were y'all talking, dating, or whatever, to the point where you went down there and realized he wasn't the one? Like, you had to live down there to realize it? Like, you didn't realize that before? Then the second thing that comes to mind is, what happened to your home? Because before you left, Tammy was living in your home. So, did you sell your home? Like, that needs to be clarified. Did you give away your home, or does someone else live there? Because I don't understand why you can't move back into your house and you're moving in with Amy. And I agree that, you know, with her living in with Amy, it'd be very beneficial for Amy, because y'all know Amy and them kids will tear Amy to pieces. So she definitely needs Amanda's help. But yeah, why? We need to know what's going on with this house. Next thing, we have Tammy, and we see her discuss her weight loss, and she lets it be known that she lost 500 pounds.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now, come on now.
And honestly, I'm happy for Tammy. I'm glad Tammy has lost all that weight. I'm telling you, at one point, especially like early in the season, I just knew that Tammy was not going to lose weight. I felt like Tammy is going to just be big for the rest of her life, and that's just it. Tammy ain't gonna do it. Tammy's just too, like, Tammy gonna do what she want to do, and I just feel like Tammy just want to eat. So I never saw the day that Tammy would lose the weight that she did, but she did, and I'm happy for her. Congrats. Then Tammy discusses that she's happy that she lives on her own. She's glad that she no longer lives with Chris and Brittany, because she said that Brittany will always blame her. Either Brittany or everybody in the house will always blame Tammy for something. She's just happy that she can just be on her own and not be blamed for everything. She specifically talks about not wanting to be around Brittany. She feels as though Brittany is a jealous type of person, and that anytime Chris would give her any attention, or more attention that he should, I guess, that she is jealous. She names a time where Brittany was walking in between them, and she had her purse, and it kept hitting Tammy. And Tammy says if her purse hits her again, she's going to grab it and throw it into ongoing traffic.
Girl, please stop talking. Please stop talking right now. Because you know what?
Tammy, ain't nobody afraid of you. Like, honestly, like, hey, no shame, but Tammy, what are you gonna do? It's not like you gonna get up and run after. Oh, you know what? My bad.
No, my bad. I'm sorry.
It's not like you are going to do much. If anything, you're gonna run your mouth. But no one's afraid of you, Tammy. I promise you. So then it switches over to Chris, and then we see him discuss his weight loss. And I'm also proud of Chris too. Like, he really stuck to losing the weight, and he's honestly the anchor of everyone losing weight. He held everyone accountable. He did what he needed to do. So I'm glad to see him, you know, go through the process and lose the weight, and then the weight loss surgery and stuff like that. So I'm happy for him. I think he's doing good.
Look at the material.
You should be going home
You
anyway.
can be the judge of it.
So,
Chris then lets Brittany know that he's inviting the family out. He wants to go to a local swimming area where they have water obstacles. So he just wants, something for them to all do as a family. We see them getting prepared to go to the lake, and we see Chris helping Tammy and Brittany, and we see where Chris even admits that Brittany does have a little bit of a jealous streak. And I'm just thinking to myself, Brittany, that man loves you. And on top of that, this is his sisters. It's not like it's another woman or whoever. I mean, I don't know what happens on the neck of the woods, but I don't think that he wants them. So I just feel like he's just being a helpful hand. He's the only brother out of all the sisters. So they come to him for help. So yeah, but I feel like he would never take away from you to help with them, is what I feel. But the fact that he did admit that she has a jealous streak, I'm just like, ooh, I guess Tammy wasn't so wrong.
You're right. I'm a fool for that one.
So Tammy, Chris, and Brittany, they're on the way to the lake, and they start talking about Amanda. Tammy mentions that she's like, oh my God, we lost the beach house, and Chris and her start joking about that. And in Tammy's confessional, she's talking about Amanda got what she deserves. She was going in headstrong over this guy, and I ain't gonna lie, I'll probably be the same way too. And honestly, I'm glad Tammy said that because I was gonna clock you for that. Yeah, you definitely. Your track record from Jerry to the BBW King and RP to Lake Caleb, like you definitely are a simp when it comes to the men. So you can't speak on nobody, but I'm glad that you did say that I probably would do the same thing too, because ain't no probably, you would.
Correct!
So I'm glad that you brought that up. But to say that she deserved it, like, dang, like, I don't feel like she was throwing it in anyone's faces. I don't think that she was treating anyone badly. So for you to say that she got what she deserved, I don't think that was fair. So the family arrived to the lake, and then they see the water obstacles in the lake. And of course, the first person to complain, not be satisfied, is Tammy.
Now, you done pissed me off.
Tammy already has it in her mind, that to the point where she says out loud, oh, I can't do this. And Chris says, you can at least get in the water. And she says, I can't swim. Mind you, they have on the life vest. And Missy says, you have a life vest on. And she was like, I can't swim, but I'm not going to be able to float. You already have it in your mind that you can't do it. And that's crazy. It's just like, you are going into water. You're weightless. Like, if anything, like when they had that black lady in there to take care of her, and they went to that pool. Do you remember how much fun Tammy has had? Tammy was having a ball in that damn pool. So now it's your turn to be in the damn lake, and you don't want to be in the lake. Talking about, I can't do this. I can't do. Tammy, like, you such a Sarapus. Like, see, I said I wasn't gonna go in, but I'm finna go in on you. Like, here's one of your lashings. You a Sarapus. You do too much. You over here want to be a big baby. Like, you suck the fun out of everything. So then we see Tammy in her confessionals talking about one of the reasons why she lost weight is because she wants to do activities with her family. And here you are, granted an opportunity to be in the lake with your family, and you don't want to be in it for whatever reason. And in the confessional, the producer asked her, do you feel that your family assumed that you could do this? And she immediately shuts the conversation down, like, I'm not talking about it.
Okay.
Tammy, where is all this energy coming from? Like, why are you so hostile? Like, why are you acting like this over something so silly? Like, either you're going to get in the water or you're not. Just like Amy said, I didn't get in the water and I was completely fine. Like, I'm glad that Amy is there to bring some type of sensibility to the situation, because what are you talking about here? And Amy ain't even the sharpest tool in the shed, but Amy balances it out. She just doesn't understand where you coming from in your mind. Like, why are you acting like this? Like, there's no reason for you to act like that. So we see the family leaving the lake, and they go to get something to eat. And then we see where Tammy is sitting in the car. And Tammy feels that she's always left out, but in reality, she leaves her own self out.
Now check that.
And the family, Amanda, Chris, and Misty, they all agree that you need to speak up. Like, if she would have said, hey, you guys, I'm feeling this type of way, they would have easily been like, oh, I'm sorry, we was not trying to do that. Let's try to fix the situation. But you want to sit there and pout and be a baby and not speak up.
You want to be a big baby about everything. I ain't baby. You're the damn baby. Grow the up. You first. Bitch, I've been grown. I pay my bills. My bills are paid.
And then wonder why no one is trying to help you because you don't want to say anything. And then on top of that, when someone does try to talk to you, you try to shut the conversation down. You act like a 3-year-old. You just do too much. You're a baby. You're a big ass baby. So then the family start talking amongst each other, and Amy talks about losing weight. Amy talking about, it's easy for her to lose weight. She says she's very active each chance she gets.
Huh?
And then they show her where she was at the pool and she was laying on the dock, well, on the loading section. Amy, you ain't working out, but okay. you working something out, but you ain't working out. Then she says that she gets so wrapped up in physical activities that she forgets to eat.
Okay.
So you getting that?
I'm getting it. I don't get it.
Yeah. Then Brittany mentions her weight loss journey. She said that she wants to lose weight too. She doesn't want to be the only fat sister. And I've been said from the get, it's when all the family started, you should have started your journey too. Like, don't get me wrong, you weren't as big as them, but you ain't no size 2. You ain't beach bikini ready, like Miss Jawbreaker Face. You ain't all the way there, so I don't know what made you thought that you didn't have to lose no weight, but I'm glad that you're seeing it now that, hey, yeah, I could lose some weight too. Then we see Misty ask Amy how's her and Brian, and she says they're doing good. Amy wants the family to meet Brian. Amanda mentions that she has been around Brian and she likes him. She feels as though that he treats her very well. Then Amy mentions that she wants to marry Brian in a haunted house. And in the confessional, Chris is like, how can you think about marriage after meeting someone for 6 months? And Amanda says, it ain't even been 6 months, it's been 6 weeks.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
Which makes it even worse. Like, how can you think that you can marry somebody? But Amanda, I'm gonna have to clock you just a little bit. How long were you and Mr. Florida talking or dating before you moved down there?
Since you got your degree and you know every fucking thing.
So in the next scene, we have Chris and Brittany. They are inviting Misty and Tammy over. We see that Misty arrives first, and we see them 3 talking about Tammy. They feel as though that Tammy is isolating herself from the family. And honestly, I feel like with Tammy's attitude and all that, I mean, girl, do what you got to do. If you feel like you need to isolate yourself, okay. Like, nobody's going to, like, please, no. Like, okay, you want to isolate yourself? Okay, do what you got to do. Then Tammy arrives and they sit down there eating, and they happen to mention Amy and Brian dating, and they just talk about Amy's history in dating. Like, basically, it's just no good. Then in their confessional, the producers ask Chris and Brittany, what does Amy see in Brian? And Brittany said, can Amy see Brian? Good one. Good one. So then they start talking about Amy and Amanda living together. They feel as though that it's not going to last long based off of their track record. And I feel as though that it may last just a little, like it may last a bit because they do have those kids. Well, Amy's kids is there, and Amy needs all the help that she can get. So I feel like that will kind of sweeten the deal in a sense because she's around her nephews while they're very young. And Amanda already has grown-ass kids. So she knows what to do and not to do with kids. And Amy needs the help. Like, Amy needs all the help that she can get. The whole village needs to come and help Amy. And rightfully so. So they get done eating, and Missy's heading out, and Tammy's about to head out. And Chris talks to Tammy a little bit. He says, like, hey, you live next door, and you don't got to be a stranger. You can always come around. You don't have to isolate yourself. And Tammy's like, I don't. Like, I come around when I want to be. Like, I'm not a stranger. And I was weak at that moment because, Chris is trying to talk to Tammy, and he's saying like, like you're by yourself, you're isolated. And Brittany's like, no, she ain't. I be seeing people pull up over there. She ain't alone.
So sad. No, why is it all? I just have to win this competition.
And she's like, Chris, you need to stay home. Don't worry about this whole coming over here. You need to be here, and that's it. Me, you, and that's it. Not Amy, not Tammy, not Amanda, not Misty, just us. Brittany is tired of it. Brittany wants the house to herself. She's like, hey, she's living next door, let her be. So Tammy's like, no, I'm not a stranger. And then Tammy says in her confessional that, that she isolates from her family because she doesn't want to be judged for whatever she got going on. And I'm just like, girl, what could you be doing? Like, you're very judgmental as well. So for you to be like, I gotta stay away from my family, whatever, like, what could you be doing where we don't know? Next thing we have Amy, she's getting ready for her date, and she's asking Amanda for, like a little help. Can you help me look a little good? I gotta be on this date. I wanna look right. You feel me? And Amanda starts doing her hair, and she gonna put it in a bun.
Baby, she ain't cute.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Take that damn bun out her head. Why? In this scene, Amanda, I don't know who did your hair, but your hair looks good, looks curly, looks nice. Why can't you do the same for your sister? Like, put it in a bun. Like, no, she looked, honestly, she looked better when she just had it down straight. But for you to put it in a bun, like, I don't know, to get the hair out of her face, I just like, no, put that hair down. That hair needs to be very much in her face. So as Amy's trying to get ready for a date, she reveals that Brian is actually 50 and that she's 36. And she says that, with him being 50, he's geriatric. But they're a good match for each other. In her confessional, she refers to herself as Anna Nicole Smith. And no, baby. Anna Nicole Smith dated at least a wealthy old man. You, on the other hand, are just dating an old man. Big difference.
Goofy ass.
Amy also revealed that she got matching tattoos with Brian, and she said she got it on the second date. And in my mind, I'm thinking,
Oh, this bitch is stupid. Ugh.
Oh, Amy, you already going down bad. Like, you barely met this man, and you already getting matching tattoos. Like, what are we doing here? Like, you doing too much. Too much. Then she says, he, not them as a couple speaking, he was thinking about she should get her tubes untied that way that they can have a baby.
You done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
In this moment, I am Amanda in the scene. What the fuck? Girl, what the fuck are you thinking? What the fuck's going through your damn mind right now? You have lost your damn redneck ass mind. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why the fuck would you think? Why the fuck do you want another child by this man? You barely know the fucking man, and you want to have a child with him? Talking about untying your tubes.
Huh?
Bitch, you ain't even agreed to that. He's talking about you untie your tubes and have his baby. Are you crazy? Like, what the hell is going on? Just like Amanda said in the scene, they both need to take cold showers. Cold showers. And this episode is thinking about her vajayjay. She sure is thinking about her vajayjay. Well, no, she can't be. She's thinking about her uterus. That's what she's thinking about. Because why would you feel like you need to have a child with this man when you barely even know this man? Crazy. It's just like, damn, you just got this man. You already want to have a child with him. I don't care if he even proposed the idea. No. Go, back up. Go take your shower. Go take a cold shower. Both of y'all, don't touch me. Go take a shower. Both of y'all. Y'all doing too much. So we in the final scene, and it's with Tammy. And Tammy let to be known that Amy ain't the only one seeing someone new.
Girl, what's going on?
And she lets it be known that she's dating a woman and that she's done dating with men. She was like, after Caleb, she don't want to do it no more. She wants women now. She don't want men no more. We see her going to the bowling alley to meet up with her date. And honestly, I cannot wait to see who is dating Tammy. Like, who is this girlfriend? Because we seen the niggas that you dated. So let's see this girlfriend. And I wonder, is this going to be a black girl or like, who is it going to be? Like, I'm just curious. But of course, we have to wait till the next episode. But yeah, that's all my commentary for this episode. Again, please comment, like, and subscribe. That'd be very great for my channel. And catch up for the next review. I'll see you on the next one.